Okay, from here, we're going to take off this second to heaviest loop band. Actually, keep it on. And if it's not comfortable when you come into this position, you can always take it off, but it does help with alignment. So I want you to bring your roller onto the floor. And we're going to come onto our knees on the roller. We're coming into a kneeling position. So I'd like you to step your non-dominant leg forward. So that's the same leg as your dominant arm. Step it forward into a kneeling position. So you'll first be on your knees and make sure the toes are tucked under of the leg that's staying back. The leg that comes forward. Now the hands come to the hips, thumbs on the bony protrusions of your hips. Pull the shoulder blades together. All 4 fingers point down towards the floor. All fingers besides the thumbs. And then roll your shoulders back onto your back. Tuck your booty under and drive your hips forward a little bit. You're going to feel your hip flexors stretching on the leg that's back. To intensify this, we can take our back leg's arm up into the air, straight up in shoulder flexion, and hold that position here, plugging the shoulders down and breathing. Inhale and exhale. So the hip flexors are posturally tight with lordosis, so this is an important area to stretch, excuse me, before you begin glute work and hamstring work. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to the floor or to the thigh, stepping back, whatever feels safest for you. Got to get some water. Okay, we're going to switch sides. Setting up on the other side, taking the leg forward as if you were proposing. Now you'll notice, since this is your dominant leg, that the hip is going to hike up. The front leg's hip's going to hike up a little bit because it's overactive. So I want you to guide it down, thinking about each inhale as a chance for the pelvis to pull towards the roller. And each exhale, you can drive the pelvis forward as your inner thighs pull back to the wall behind you. Option to take the back arm up. I've got something in my throat. Keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, fighting to get the pelvis even and lengthening. Don't shorten your side body. We want long, strong abs, especially those obliques. It looks so good in swimsuits. All right, from here, we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees, and we'll flip over to a seated position. You're going to keep this second to heaviest loop band around your outer thighs. From your seated position, I want you to bring your hands behind your back, either with the fingers facing the butt or out to the side on the ground. Place your feet on the ground with your knees facing up to the ceiling. So this is called reverse bridge in yoga. In Pilates, we call it something else, but basically we're lifting the hips up into the air. You can open your throat chakra by lifting the chin and engaging the neck flexors. Tuck your pelvis as the hips go up. And exhale, inner thighs, pull the legs back to the floor. Make sure your hands are facing your butt or out to the side. You don't want them facing back because it puts too much pressure on your elbows, your elbow joints. We're going to hold for 2 breaths at the top. Take it up. Hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale and lower down slowly. Exhale. 1 more set like that. Taking it up. Holding it up. Exhale. Inhale through the nose or mouth. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, reach the pelvis towards whatever's in front of you, and exhale, inner thighs. Control it as you lower down slowly. We're going to come to lie on our back now. Have your roller handy and keep that second to heaviest loop band on your outer thighs. Place the roller under your feet, with your feet as close to your butt as you can get them without bothering the knees. Hands down by your sides. Point the toes, wrapping them around the roller. Inhale, send your hips up, reaching the pelvis towards the wall in front of you. Hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, staying for 2. Inhale 2. Exhale, lower down upper back, mid back, tailbone. Again, inhale, pelvis reaches forward as you lift up. Hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale, and peeling down upper back, mid back to tailbone. Point the toes around the roller. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale, get the pelvis up, 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 up. And exhale, peel down upper back, mid back to tailbone. And let's do one more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach the pelvis forward. You can even tuck it under, releasing the hip flexors. And exhale, control it as you lower down by pulling down towards the floor with the inner thighs. From here, we're going to roll onto our side to come up to a seated position. In our seated position, you can place the roller under your knees, or you can just extend your legs straight out and fold forward. Either way, you're going to fold forward and stretch the back. It's a little more gentle on the legs when you have the roller under the knees, and it's more aggressive when you release it, so you get a little hamstring release. But we're focusing more on the back and relaxing the mind here, reconnecting with the breath, lengthening each inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, round up. Make your way to a standing position, keeping this band on. And I'd like you to step to the top of your mat with your hands on your hips. And you're going to keep the thumbs on the bony protrusions of the hips and the fingers pointing down towards the floor. Feet hip distance apart and parallel, so parallel feet, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, pull your pelvis down towards the floor. Exhale, pull back with your inner thighs into chair pose or squat pose, as we call it. Hold it here. Inhale, stay, and exhale. Inhale, one more breath down here. And exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper. And inhale as you come up, pull the pelvis down. Pull it down, 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 down. Again, exhale, sitting back, inner thighs pull you back. Hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale. Stay low. Exhale. And inhale, pelvis lifts down or pulls down as you lift up. One more time like that. Exhale, sitting back. Holding it back. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Shoulder blades together. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale, lift. Pelvis pulls down in opposition. Pelvic floor muscles, the muscles that stop your stream of pee, lift up. And from here, so you're at the top of your mat. We're going to step back into a reverse lunge. Make sure you still have the band on unless it's bothering you for some reason. Otherwise, it's going to help your alignment. Go ahead and keep your non-dominant leg forward. This is the same leg as your dominant arm. And step your non-dominant leg back. Hands to the hips, thumbs on the bony protrusions of the hips, fingers pointing down to the floor. Make sure to pull the front leg's hip, pull it back a little bit and drop it down. Plug the shoulders down. Pull the shoulder blades together. Hold it here. Inhale 1 and exhale 1. Inhale, think about the length of your torso. Exhale, think about deepening into the lunge by lowering a bit by pulling back with the inner thighs. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Option to lift the same leg as back, same arm as back leg up into shoulder flexion. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Pull the pelvis down. Inhale. Inner thighs pull back. Exhale. Hands to the hips. Step forward. Inhale. Stepping the opposite leg back. Exhale. Make sure your legs stay hip distance apart. And that back foot's heel is not on the ground because you're in a lunge, not warrior 1. So you've got the heel popped up. Your pelvis is pushing forward. You're opening up that posturally tight hip flexor. You can take the same arm as the back leg up if you want to. Inhale, pulling the pelvis down, keeping the shoulder blades together by your hand position. The hand position is really helpful with the thumb on the bony protrusion of the hips and all the fingers pointing down. This allows more shoulder blade retraction. Give me one more breath here. Inhale. Inner thighs pull you deeper into the posture. Exhale, and then inhale the hands to the hips as you step forward. Good job.